Good morning, my name is Steve North. I'm an Operations Section Chief with Northwest Team 10 for an operational update for Sunday, November 22nd. Another great day on the fire yesterday. We had a Type 3 helicopter that was able to put about 20 bucket drops up here in Pingree near the CSU campus. I believe there's a video up on Facebook and on YouTube if you want to see that in action. Elsewhere on the fire, in Division Delta, they continue with their processing and their decking up there. Dozer and handline rehab. There was some repair south of drop point 310. They continue to work on the equestrian trail and the 509 to Molly Lake. The hand crew has completed that handline in there, and they begin some handline repair on the 407. X-Ray Yankee, they're now in patrol status. We did do a couple bucket drops up here on the bulge yesterday as well on that heat. And finally, as folks were flying that area yesterday, there was no observed smokes anywhere on that uncontrolled line. We did receive an MMA flight yesterday, and actually another one called NIROP flight with infrared imagery. Unfortunately, it still shows some heat. Nothing that we're overly concerned about, but because of the weather, because of the increased potential for fire behavior, we're going to be diligent. We still have people out on the line paying attention to what's going on out there. You still have a dozer line in place up here in Glen Haven. We still have structure protection stuff in that area, just in case that fire should have any kind of increased fire activity. Yesterday also, when we had the helicopter dropping up in Pingree, we did have a drone in the area. Now, it's not illegal because we don't have a flight restriction in place now, but just remember, if we have civilian drones in the area, we have to sit the helicopters down. The helicopters cannot fly if they can't communicate with the drone. You don't have slight accidents in the air. They're catastrophic, so we can't take the chance of a drone impacting one of our firefighting aircraft. So whether it's this fire or one in the future, if you see firefighting aircraft, helicopters, planes in the air, please do not fly your drones. If you fly, we can't. Yesterday, I had a question from Myrna asking about road repair. In general, after a fire, especially on a big fire like this, firefighting equipment really tears up the roads. We call it washboarding. If you're driving on a gravel road and you about jiggle everything in your car loose, that's called washboarding. That happens because of all the tracked vehicles that are out there. So we'll go back with road graders and we'll smooth those roads back out and repair those. The other thing that happens when you have fire on the landscape, it loosens up rocks, so you'll have rocks that will slide down in the roadway. You'll have hazard trees along the roadway, and we'll go and we'll cut out those hazard trees, we'll remove the rocks. And the last thing that happens in some parts of the country, and I'm not sure about here, but in some parts of the country, the soil breaks down, it becomes very sandy, and we call it moon dust. It can be knee deep of this powdery soil. So we'll go in, add moisture to it, grade that back, and restore the roadways to the condition prior to the fire. So that's it for me. I talked about our team had been out a long time, since about June. It's been an honor and a pleasure serving your community, and I hope to be back someday with my family, pulling an RV, enjoying the countryside here. So with that, thank you.